From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
Well, at the bare minimum, it is nice to see some cloud cover for a change. And yes, some of us have seen some rain. Now, it's been spotty in nature. It's not something that really, puts a dent in the drought and doesn't impact our temperatures too much. But it's nice to just see something, isn't it? As we look from Gathering Place to the north, clouds hanging in, looking to the south as well. You get just north of Tulsa County by about half a county. You folks have been quite a bit sunnier and quite a bit hotter. 93 with a heat index of 95 here at lunchtime. You can tell what kind of heat wave we've been in when you see those numbers and go, oh, okay, that's not that bad, right? I mean, it's still toasty, but I mean, we were already pushing triple digits at this point yesterday, and some areas north of Tulsa have been. So I don't want to, lighten up on it. It is still steamy, but some of us are slightly better off right now with cloud cover and still some light showers in southeastern Oklahoma from Kiowa, Hartshorn, McAllister, Eufaula, Stigler, Pecola, Poto. A lot of this, obviously, very light, minimal amounts. But as I mentioned, the biggest impact here, more than anything else, is it's keeping the cloud cover around. Now, through the afternoon, as there's a weak boundary moving in, you're not going to feel it from a temperature standpoint, but there's a weak cool front dropping in. And late in the day, out ahead of that front, there could be one or two isolated, stronger thunderstorms to develop, particularly from I-40 to the south. Looks to be the better opportunity, but even around the metro, we could see one nearby. And later this afternoon through this evening, a few of those, again, could be on the stronger side of things. The activity we've had this morning has just been kind of shower activity, but one or two of those storms later today could have some stronger wind gusts with them. I want to loop you through the last few hours. At 9 o'clock this morning, it was already 96 degrees in Pawnee. That is just ridiculous. But this loop will kind of show you how the clouds have really impacted things. Again, Pawhuska, Osage County, you were already hitting 100 at like 10 o'clock this morning, and you're still holding there right now. Coffeyville, Veneta, Bartlesville, Pawhuska, Grove, all 100. But then notice the cloud impact: 93 Tulsa, 91 Muskogee, 87 in Eufaula. The longer these clouds can stick around, the better. Absolutely no complaints on that front. Now, I do still think that'll level out a little bit with time. And of course, there is a heat index factor. The trade-off is, I think that and it is true, the cloudier areas to the south, you're also a lot muggier than some of us. So that's kind of leveling out your heat index. So even where it is cloudy, heat index is near 100 in our southern counties, near 105 in our northern areas. And as I mentioned, that weak boundary moving in, winds are pretty light out ahead of it, only 10 to 15 miles an hour, but we'll start to pick up a north breeze late afternoon and early evening. So out ahead of that front later this afternoon, you see a few storms light up. Those will be on the stronger side of things. Still going for highs 105 or above in northeastern Oklahoma. Southeastern Oklahoma, McAllister, Eufaula, Stigler, even Muskogee, Salsa. This is sunshine dependent. If the clouds continue to hang on, you may not make it quite here. There may be some spots that hold in the upper 90s today. Once again, no complaints. But these would be kind of your higher end highs if the sunshine can break out, because where the sun does break out, the temperatures rocket upward really quickly. Those storm chances, we kind of lose them after the daytime heating goes away. Tomorrow morning, what's left of that boundary is kind of just hanging around. And so we're going to have at least the potential for a few more of those kind of isolated pop-up downpours in spots in the morning, not everywhere. Otherwise, we'll be in the upper 70s in most spots, a little cooler to the north. And during the day tomorrow, kind of similar to today, some morning pop-up showers possible, and then one or two of those pop-up storms possible in the afternoon. Highs tomorrow in that 102 to 103 range. Now, again, we've been seeing some downpours in spots, but as I mentioned, obviously not nearly enough as far as drought and fire danger is concerned. Just to give you updates, more burn bans continuing to be issued. Sequoia, Adair, Delaware counties, those are all ones that have just been added today, in addition to the ones that we have already. So more and more burn bans coming, and that's probably not going to stop anytime soon. So fire danger becomes more of a problem once the winds increase. Triple digits continue with some little, fluctuations here and there, a slight chance for shower tomorrow. We've had light winds recently, which is why we've had the ozone alert for poor air quality. By the weekend, we start to pick up more wind. That helps the air quality, but that picks up the fire danger. So you see those gustier south winds Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's when fire danger becomes more of a concern in addition to the extreme heat.